Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to Be Something Like Tarot. Come do you guys another general energy love reading. It may not resonate with all of you, so let's take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Keep in mind, it is a general reading. Roles can be reversed, and cross watchers are welcome. And you guys, I'm gonna apologize about my voice. My throat is itchy. My eyes are watery and itchy, so bear with me. For those that are have been here know that I have severe allergies. For those that are new here, I have severe allergies. Sometimes my voice leaves. Sometimes it's just really raspy because I go outside. I'm allergic to pollen, so I'll take medications for it, but obviously yeah, I'm doing it well. It's healing though, because it's doing better. Because to be honest, I haven't been on the medication. I haven't been taking the medication, and usually when I don't take this medication, honey, not well at all. But it's healing. um, what else I was gonna say, y'all? I'm sipping this hot. I normally drink my tea, but y'all know I have to have my coffee in the mornings too. So I'm trying to drink something hot uh, to soothe my throat so that my voice. Let me know if y'all can hear me, cause I don't know. It's like it's getting worse since I logged on here. This might be just some type of blockage here going on. Let me see if I can clear my throat out and stuff. Hold on. Sorry about that, you guys. I cleared the best I could. I had to go warm up some coffee because it wasn't hot enough. This rain, we're getting a lot of rain. I'm just watching a lot of this pollen out of the air, thank goodness. Because the pollen count is so high this year. Oh, and I am not doing my best with it. Okay. Why am I getting somebody? There's yeah, it's like a change of events. Like the tables are turning. I'm getting the energy of someone here coming, someone coming in to match your energy, to give that, you know, genuine, authentic, you know, um, love, that balance of emotion. Yeah, it's like something here is getting ready to turn in your favor. This is a romantic offer here coming in. This is someone who's highly attracted to you as well. Someone here that holds you near and dear to their heart. Someone here that I'm getting like they never let you go. Um, this is someone here who held back emotionally before, but this is all about to change. This is all about to change. Okay. Okay. Here's the place of detail. Hold on, y'all. Eyes itching now. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I was outside all day yesterday. That's what, like, when I be outside all day, I can tell, the difference when I stay in. Because I stay in a lot because I mainly work from home, but on certain days I go out to work. And I can tell those days because when I stay in a lot, I don't really have any problems. Hmm. The next day is, oh, and my voice sounds so raspy to me. Like, I was telling my friend last night on the phone, I was like, I sound like a man. They were like, you don't sound like a man. I was like, yes, I do. Yeah, somebody here was holding back. I feel like you may be finding out something about this person. Like there may be something here. I feel like you I'm feeling there's something here blocking this. Something here blocking this connection, and it's bigger than the two of you. Hold on, y'all. Is there's a blockage here, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna. I just got like really hot all of a sudden. I know I'm drinking this coffee, but it's not that type of. I drink coffee every morning, so it's just like a wave of heat. There's some blockage here. There's hmm, this person is trapped in some. They're this person is in some devil energy here. They may have some sort of bad habits or addictions that they need to overcome. Somebody here has a gift, or they have something here. They have knowledge on something. Um, Something here that they've learned, or some sort of talent that they're not using to their fullest potential. Somebody may be going back to school. So yeah, somebody may be going back to school, getting a diploma. This is gonna be um a new journey, a new this is gonna create a new start, a new beginning here. This is gonna bring abundance here as well. Yeah, I'm getting like your focus here. You got the chariot on the bottom of the deck, which is Cancer energy. You may be doing this. Somebody who's ever going back to school. Nobody may not know that you're going to school. Like you may be doing this in secret, or you may be making secret plans here for something. You're really focused on your goals at this time. I'm sorry, y'all. My pillow bumped this table, pushed the table. on my desk. But what is this? That was what's throwing me off. Something here. I'm just trying to figure it out. Hold on. There's some type of blockage here, y'all. There's some blockage here that's trying to keep someone or keep this from moving forward here. Yeah, something here is not going well. Somebody was being sneaky. This person could have been codependent upon you, or this person was, this is a masculine energy. They may reach out to you. This person may text you. They may come, to your house. They may, physically come towards you, or they may write you or text you or something here. But this could be a phone call. But in this phone call, you're gonna, see that this person has been holding on to you. I don't know. I'm here all this time. So you could have been in separation with this person for a while now. See what numbers I have up here. One, three, one, two, three, four, and five, and seven and eight. Could have been years or months that you and this person been in separation. But this person still held on to you emotionally. Yeah, and they want to come in and balance these emotions out because they held back. They held back their feelings. Yeah, this is communication coming in. Someone coming in about their feelings, but they're kind of moving slow because this person goes back and forth in their head. They're in mental conflict about this. Hmm. This is someone who's in their head and always in their head. This person may only, it could have something to do with their family. Um, or they only, this person, has a materialistic mindset. I feel like it's something to do with their family. But they're about to go through an awakening. They may be doing some deep inner, you know, looking, healing, inner reflecting. Thank you, Spirit. Doing some deep inner reflecting, on themselves, on their past. This person is a toxic because they're realizing that, this is, what's causing them to be so emotionally damaged, what's causing them to be so, you know, um, resistant to opening up, or giving that emotional balance. It's like this is somebody who is emotionally detached. They have issues with being vulnerable, and they're looking within to, and they're realizing they're about to come to some sort of awakening that, this is tied to, their upbringing or their past. It has something to do with their family. They may be even inherited from their family. Nobody in their family is emotionally vulnerable. They feel like being vulnerable is for suckers. Vulnerable is for the weak. Maybe their whole family thinks this way. You know, this is them facing bad habits. This person's a fake. I knew it was something here changing. They don't want you to know this. That's why I was kept feeling this blockage, because it's like the blockage is lifted. My voice is clear. Y'all see that? Y'all, I don't know. I'm an energy reader for those that don't know. So I feel the energy. So when I do this and act like this, don't think I'm, I'm crazy, because it's just, me reading the energy and feeling the energy. And I just want y'all to experience it too. I want y'all to feel it too. Like, y'all heard my voice. It's like I opened up and like everything just started to come out. So this person, they're hiding something toxic about them. They're hiding something toxic about. They're definitely hiding their emotions. They're hiding their feelings, but they're hiding the reason why they hide their feelings. They're emotionally detached. They're hiding the reason why. Is the reason why they're emotionally detached. It is, from some sort of trauma, or that's just the way their family they roll. This is the way that they were raised. They're starting to awaken and realize, the reason why they walked away from you, or the reason why you walked away from them. Mm-hmm. Because they acted as if they didn't care. They were very mysterious. They didn't give you that equal balance that you needed. They were not honest with you. They hid their feelings. They're realizing this. Somebody could be a Cancer. Someone have a Cancer moon sign. You got Virgo energy here. Yeah, they realize they came across as, they don't give up. To you, you feel like this person could care less. They didn't care, and this is the way they acted. This person had that nonchalant attitude, and they feel like they're realizing this what caused them to miss this opportunity. That's why they're out here, on the floor at a loss. This is why things did not go as anticipated, because they did not tell the truth. They did not take that initiative. This person could have manifested you too. Like, they did not take that initiative. They realized that you're the one, you're the direction that they needed to go in, but they did not take that initiative. This person was being, all quiet and sneaky with and stingy with their emotions, with their feelings. They didn't give you that truth about how they really felt about you. And how they really felt about you is this person has a lot of love and a lot of passion for you. This is what I'm getting. Hold on, let's clarify. I gotta check it one more time because my card fell out. Okay, this person really feel about the collective. That's this person really feel about the collective. Y'all heard. Look, what I say. King of Cups. This person could be a water sign, or they have water in their chart. Look, in the Knight of Cups. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. This ain't nobody in love. I don't know what is. This person loves everything about you. This is somebody who is really attractive. They feel like you're really attractive. They're really passionate about you. This is deep emotions, feelings, care. Like, they love everything about you. They think they think you're beautiful. They think you're handsome, whatever. Um, and they're really passionate. They have a lot of, like, they're really attracted to you sexually, on all levels. They just acted as if they didn't. They just didn't show it. This person, they have all this love and emotion for you and did not show it. And it took that long for it to come out in this reading. It lets me know, like, this is somebody who's really stubborn. Somebody who they're blocking themselves. Your person is the one blocking this connection. They're the ones that blocked you guys from moving forward because they just wouldn't show these emotions. This person manipulated you with the emotions. I feel like they taunted you because you hung in there. Because you wanted to know. When someone's mysterious like that, you don't know what's going on. You want to know, and this kind of keeps you holding on a little longer because you need some clarity. You want to know, but this person held back purposely. They manipulated. They use their emotions. They use this to manipulate people, and that's not good. And that's why it's toxic. That's why this devil. These are these bad habits that this person needs to face. They got a habit of doing this. They do this to everybody. They do this to everybody. But it's changing now. It's changing now. You bringing the truth up out of them, honey. You bringing the truth up out of them. They gotta let it out. It's a burden. It's a burden. It's too much. It's overwhelming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What about this Ace of Swords spirit? Yep, that's that communication. It's coming in. It's coming in. There's somebody here who was stuck in their feelings. This person could have been like indecisive too about you. Indecisive about with this, or you the one, were you know, could bring them up out of this struggle, not financially, but just like I said, this person they have a lot of inner conflict here. You know, I'm just gonna say they weren't raised right. Not to say they were raised to be a bad person. That's when somebody's not raised right, that don't mean they're a bad person. This person knows right from wrong, and I'm not getting no bad energy from this, from them. That's why this feel the way it did. They just have some bad habits, but this also means that can be overcome. You know what I'm saying? It could be overcome. And I'm getting congested. That's just the way that's just one way that I channel. Let you know I'm channeling. Okay, so if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I can't help that. That's just what happens when I'm reading. Um, it's just that you they have a lot of inner emotions that needs to be healed, a lot of toxic ways of thinking, like just say for example, they were raised like in their family, they were raised, you don't show emotion, you don't, people run all over you, people walk all over you out here in this world. What we instill in our children, it stays there. And maybe their dad told them, you don't give girls your heart, or if you're female or you're dealing with a female, maybe their mother told them, you don't give these guys your heart. You get what you need, or you get what you want out of the situation, and you keep that to yourself. You keep your heart to yourself. You don't show these emotions, you don't give this, because that's when people walk all over you, that's when people dog you, or that this is maybe this is what they were taught, so they held on to that, and it's sabotaging their relationship. They're stuck in this cycle. Thank you, Spirit. They're stuck in this cycle, and this is why they were indecisive about taking this leap of faith, because could you be the one that that is safe to move them out of the struggle, that it will be safe to take that leap of faith? Would it be safe to give you their heart? Would it be safe? Could they do this and you not walk all over them? You give it back, and have their back, and you support them, nurture them, like, you be that person that they manifested. They were indecisive about that, who you really were. Okay. they're in regret because they found out you were the truth. You were the truth. And now they're in regret because, didn't I tell you it's a burden on them? Didn't I tell you it's a burden on them that they didn't balance this out? They, sabotage, or they walked away or caused you to walk away in the process. They're in regret. They're in regret. Things did not work out because they were stuck in this cycle. They have these bad habits. They have a bad habit of not, you know, giving that equal give and take, not giving that balance. They have a habit of control. That's what it is. It's control. It's a way to control, way to stay in control. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm hearing. It's a way to stay in control. They were raised this way, or this is the toxic environment that they grew up in. You keep control. You are, as long as you keep your heart to yourself. This is what they were told, or this is what they learned in their environment. You keep your heart to yourself, you are always the one in control. You stay in control. This person tried to control you or stay in control by manipulating you with their feelings. Because see, you coming in, you came out in the beginning. You are this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very loving, very loyal, very nurturing, very giving. The Queen of Cups kind of like wear their heart on their sleeve. But your person is y'all are divine counterparts. Y'all are perfect match because this person came out as the King of Cups. But they're in the negative. You know, they're kind of in the reverse. You know, they kind of sneaky. They hide their emotions and they manipulate you with them. They sit back and watch you give, that emotional balance that the relationship needs, and they smirk and they give you just a teeny bit, and they know that you're wanting more. Like they say I love you, you say I love you, and they'll say I, and you're like, yes, what else? You don't love me? You love me? I know you love me. Say it. And then they walk away. And you're like, well, do you? Do you love me? And their back is turned and they're smiling, they're smirking because they're doing this on purpose. And you're gonna follow them. No, but do you? They're gonna walk away and you're walking behind them. Are you gonna finish it? Like, stop playing. Or do you love me? Like, it's not literal, you guys. Just get the picture. And they know that this is going to, you know, you're going to react in this way. They know that you want to know because they do love you, and they know that you can, on a, maybe, like on a soul level, you feel it, but you need to know. You need that clarity. This is what they never gave you. This person may have never told you that they love you, but they do. They're walking away smirking because they know that they're in control. And this is what keeps them in control of you. It's a very toxic way. I know it's really messed up. Like I said, they were raised wrong. But this is not a bad person. This person does have a heart. They do have feelings. They do love. They do love you. You see it. It came out. I just clarified it, and the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups fell out. That ain't love. I don't know what it is. That's this. That's all of the above. But it's not just, like I said, this is your match. And it's not that they match your energy, like they love you too, or they're in love with you too. Is this person more passionate and more attracted to you than you are them? I know, right? That's just how good they are. This person is good at hiding this. And I feel like you may be blown away by this. Like, wow, if I feel this way, how could they be able to hide this? They're not. They're not. Did you just hear me say it's a burden on them? You see the energy that they're in. This is the energy. This is full of regret. This is remorse. It's also despair. It's a burden. But it's crazy, right? That they will continue to be in that energy just to, stay in some sort of control. It's a toxic, they may be a bit narcissistic too, or they were raised by a narcissist. I don't know. But this is all about control. And they were, they got from their environment that if they stay in that control, they don't have to worry about, heartache or heartbreak or, things not going, in their favor, or being let down, or being taken advantage of, and such and such. And that's crazy. That's crazy because that's what life is all about, and that's what love is all about. You're gonna take some L's, and and those L's help you to grow. That's why this person, they're not growing. All that kind of stuff. It helps you. I've been through a lot in love. I've been through a lot in life, but where I'm at on my journey is like it's peace. It is. I'm getting a lot of big things. Getting things done, that and going places that I have never dreamt of, and I wasn't going to back then when I was going through it, and the things that I went through is what helped me get to where I am today. You see, that's what they wasn't taught. That's why I say they was raised wrong. You can't go through life trying to protect yourself from getting your feelings hurt. That's crazy. We all go through it. And it's lessons. It's lessons that needs to be learned in order for you to get somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, this is somebody here who falls in love. This person could have fell in love with you at first sight. hmm And they maybe normally choose the wrong person. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like this person, they fell in love with you at first sight, but they were blinded by their shortcomings. They really were. Um, this is somebody here who works really hard. Their provider. They're like a family. This is a family man, but take it how it resonates. They're family oriented. They're traditional. Like I said, they were raised wrong, but they're not a bad person. They got good values too, meaning, they were raised to get out and work, take care of their family. This could be for some of you, this could be a single father, someone who has custody of their children, or kids, or a kid, but they're raising, they're working, they're raising their child, they're raising their children. Or if they had kids, they have that traditional value of wanting to have kids. You have kids with this person. For one, this person, when they live with you, they got to be married, or they want to be married. They want to have the children. They want to go to work. They want to provide, but they want to be emotionally detached. Like, that's wrong. It's still wrong. They just want to focus on that. And what's love got to do with it, right? They don't have to. You don't have to be. I don't have to be telling you I love you every day. I'm telling you by going to work and putting food on the table. That type of attitude. That's wrong. They want to hold on to those. They want to hold back emotionally, and this could have caused you to walk away. This could have caused you to walk away. But there is some communication here that's coming in. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be out of the blue now. You know, hmm yeah, you may have to make some sort of choice or decision. This is someone here that you were at a stalemate with, now wanting to come out of this stalemate. They now want to come out of this stalemate. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, Capricorn. Well, Capricorn. I don't know why I said Capricorn, but I meant to say Earth energy. Could be Capricorn. But they have Capricorn in their charts. Yeah, there's definitely some communication coming in. This person may be coming in to tell you the truth about that. They may be coming in and tell you just what I said about their family and the way they were raised. I'm sorry I didn't give you that. I realize now what, came between us. I realize now that, It was my fault because I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I was raised, not to be, vulnerable, not to be emotional. So they may be coming in. This may be what they're coming in to communicate with you. They didn't want you to know this before. They didn't want you to know this before. All these major arcanas here on the bottom. Yeah, they looking at things a lot differently now. You got this person looking at things different. They could be getting some dreams here, downloads in their dreams. Uh, hmm. Piscean, heavy Pisces energy. Somebody could have a Piscean moon sign. They're seeing something here. They could be seeing things in their dreams that um got this person wanting to come back in here and finish what they started here. But I feel like they're kind of slow moving though, because I feel like this person realized you are a lot stronger than they realized. This person could have took you for weeks. Maybe by you, because man, I feel like you chased this person, but for a little while, like because you eventually walked away, but you only chased them because you were behind them. No, say it. Are you gonna say it? Like, are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna say it? I don't know why I'm clapping my hands. Are you gonna say it? Like, are you gonna tell me? Finish the sentence. I what? And I feel like you did that for a little while, and you was like, man, you're not gonna tell me. Okay, whatever. And you left. I feel like that's exactly how it went. And now I feel like this person may have already reached out to you, or they have been trying to reach out to you. This person is seeing that you are stronger, a lot stronger than they realized. They kind of took this right here, all that love, that kindness and love. They took it for weakness because that's what they were taught. This is a sign of weakness. You were wearing your heart on your sleeve. They feel like you were weak because you expressed your feelings to them. You supported them, and you can't you from the gate showing emotion and that you love and you care. They saw that as weakness because they feel like that is weak. But what those type of people don't realize that it takes more strength to love. Hiding from those feelings and trying to protect your heart and being afraid to love and being afraid of getting heartbroken is what's weak. It's the opposite. That's why I say they were raised wrong. They were taught the wrong way. But I feel like they're seeing that now. They're seeing that now. That's crazy. Because they realize that you're strong. You're stronger than they realized. They didn't realize you were that strong. Or they're realizing just what I said. It takes, weakness is what they were portraying. This person's done some exploring. They've done some exploring. They checked some details. Excuse me. Indigestion and congestion. Both of those are, ways that I channel, or both of those happen when I'm channeling. So this is somebody's story, but they're coming in. They're coming in, you guys, with an apology because they feel like they're afraid that this is a missed opportunity. Because how things ended. This person could have went through some sort of transformation. They make their clear. They're getting rid of this old, you know, this old toxic way of thinking. They're It's like they're ending one phase of life and now they're getting ready for the new. This is clearing things out. Could be a Scorpio. They're clearing things out and they're making way for a new. This is why they're coming in, with this apology. And I feel like it's going to be emotional. I feel like it's definitely going to be emotional. Hmm. You know, I feel like this person will come in and just, can we start over? Can we start that family? Can we, go ahead and do this? What didn't go as anticipated before? Can we can we just start over? Hmm. Yep. This person may even want a marriage, or they're definitely going to want a commitment, a relationship. I'm gonna end this here. If this resonate with you guys, please feel free to hit that notification bell and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already done so. Give the channel some energetic love by hitting that big thumbs up. And peace, love, and light.